From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, hundreds of people are still trapped under rubble in Myanmar and Thailand as rescuers work through the night to try free any earthquake survivors. The death toll in Myanmar has soared to more than 1,600 following the 7.7 magnitude quake. World Vision's Operations and Response Director Edward Zan says there's been extensive damage to buildings, but the full scale is still unclear.
Some of our communication network and electricity are a bit limited and cut off. So some of our staff, it is very difficult for us to reach out to them.
Meanwhile, in Thailand, 11 people have died and at least 50 construction workers are trapped under a high-rise building which collapsed during the earthquake in the capital, Bangkok. Back home, in a Bay of Plenty community is reeling after a young child died from dog bite injuries in Katikati. 2 people suffered injuries at around 2:50 p.m. on Friday. Courtney Winter reports.
Police say a person died shortly after arriving at Katikati Medical Centre in a critical condition. Another remains in hospital with moderate injuries. In a statement posted on Facebook, Tuapiro Marae acknowledges the recent death that took place on the whenua of Tuapiro and says their priority is to support the whānau going through this hard time. Police say animal management staff have taken the dogs involved in the incident.
New research from the Helen Clark Foundation paints a worrying picture of social cohesion. In the report, 2,600 New Zealanders from diverse communities were asked about their sense of belonging, sense of worth, social inclusion, sense of justice and social participation. It found New Zealand lags behind Australia in all of those categories, with polarisation across many groups. Report author Shamabil Yaqub says social cohesion helps people have hard conversations and make big decisions.
When you have polarisation, societies become unstable. That affects politics, it affects business, it affects civil society and day-to-day lives of people.
That's news. To sport, and the Crusaders have missed the chance to go to the top of the Super Rugby table after a 45-29 loss to Moana Pacifica in Christchurch. Moana first 5 Patrick Pellegrini told Gold Sport they were delighted to create history with a first ever win over the Crusaders.
Yeah, unreal. Get a away win against Crusaders at their home, that's massive, and it's been building, just putting together an 80-minute performance like that. It shows the hard work's just paid off.
The Reds now lead the comp after a 28-24 win over the Western Force in Brisbane. Meanwhile, the All Black Sevens have been knocked out of the Hong Kong Sevens at the quarter-final stage, losing 21-14 to France. And Kiwi golfer Ryan Fox has easily made the cut at the Houston Open in Texas, completing a deferred second round with a sizzling 5-under par 65. That's sport. I'm Diana Vezic.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.